Hello, fellow art lovers! I hope you're all doing well today, and thank you for joining me on this video. I have a very fun painting for you today that includes some historical fun facts. Today I am painting some watercolor jack-o'-lanterns, except they aren't made out of pumpkins, they're made out of turnips. According to the Smithsonian Magazine, back in the 19th and 20th centuries, people mostly in Ireland and Celtic areas would carve scary, ghoulish faces into turnips, and sometimes potato, beets, and radishes in order to deter evil spirits. This was done during Samhain, a pagan holiday that marked the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter. Some Celts believed that the boundary between the living and the dead was blurred during this time, and that ghosts returned to our plane of existence for a time being. October was commonly used as a time to honor our ancestors for many pagan traditions. In Old Norse culture, alfablot was a blot or sacrifice made to the Alfa, or elves, around the first full moon of October. It was dedicated to honoring ancestors and was overall a very private ceremony. In Old Norse culture, it was uncommon to turn away guests, so it's just weird for people to not be allowed in while the ceremony is going on. That's just how private the ceremony is. There's even several stanzas about hospitality located in the Havmal, which is a book from around 1270 and is said to be the words directly from Odin. The poems themselves were passed down orally, so the origin of the poems themselves are significantly older than the book. It's super interesting to see how cultures in this area of the world used to celebrate this time of year. Back to the turnips and back to the Celts. There is a legend about a fellow named Stingy Jack, who was said to have tricked the devil for his own monetary gain, and thus he was banned from both heaven and hell and has been forced to roam the earth for eternity. Spirits who aren't able to find rest tend to get a little grumpy. So, the turnip head was created to deter evil spirits such as Stingy Jack. Other traditions during this time included dressing up in costume, leaving out food and drinks to offer to the inhuman lurkers in the night, and also divination rituals performed by druids. As colonization to the Americas started to take place, these traditions followed. However, celebrations changed due to the Reformation. Since a majority of the colonies were Protestant for a while, Halloween was forbidden in some areas. It changed to be a bit more of a secular holiday to celebrate autumn. Some traditions, such as carving jack-o'-lanterns and dressing up in costumes, are still celebrated today, but is lacking the religious aspect that the holiday derived from. Obviously, there are still some who take a religious approach to the holiday, but as the wheel of time continues to turn, things change. I hope you enjoyed this little history lesson as well as the painting. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these types of videos. I'm kind of a history nerd sometimes, and I enjoy talking about and painting about things with historical significance. So I'd like the opportunity to do it some more. I have a greeting card print of this piece available on my Etsy store. You can also purchase this card at some of my markets. Just keep an eye out on my website and social media pages for dates. That's it for my yapping in this video. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!